Hello and welcome along to Adobe Muse with your host Robert Smith. In this video we're going to create a scrolling effect that looks like curtains opening. As you can see, this is the landing page, and thanks for my air updater there. As I start to scroll, it opens up just like that to reveal a screen behind it, and then we get to a certain point, we scroll again, it opens again, and I don't know who that handsome fellow is, and then as we keep scrolling down, it keeps opening up like that, like a never-ending book, and then it starts to scroll from the bottom, and we've got a video we can watch too, and I think that's quite an interesting effect. So let's get stuck into see how we do that. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to go into Photoshop. Just Command Tab to Photoshop, and in here you'll see I've got a multi-layered document with each of those slides, one on each layer. And that's how I've set it up. So let's see how we actually create it. Now, this is quite, you should be able to do this by now, how to make this layered Photoshop document. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to just turn off all of these layers. Like that, so I can just see the opening layer, and that's layer 0, like this. Now, we could import this into Muse as a layered Photoshop file, but we're going to work on it here. It's much easier to work on it in Photoshop. So what I want to do is, I basically want to cut this image in half. To do that, I'm going to select my my marquee tool over here, the regular one like this, and up here under Style, I'm going to go to Fix Size, so that when I click on it, it'll give me a fixed size marquee. I'm going to type in 800 by 800, which I already have, which will give me half of the area of this image. The image, let's have a look at the image size of it. It's 1600 by 800 pixels at 72 dpi. RGB. Okay, so I'm just going to click anywhere and just drag that right over to the left like that. So I'm selecting the left half of the picture. Make sure I'm on the layer itself. I'm going to copy it, Command C, then Command N to make a new file, and of course what we've copied onto the clipboard will be the size of the new file, 800 by 800, 72 RGB, exactly what we want, and Apple V to paste it. So there's the left-hand side of my curtain, if you like. Now I'm going to save that for web. I have to zoom out a bit so we can see it. Like that. Now I'm going to make it a JPEG with the quality of 100. It's only 33K, that's fine. I'm going to click Save. And I'm just going to find my Muse 2015. And I'll just go for a bit of a scroll through my setup in here, and we'll go into Curtain Effect 2, and we're going to save it into this images folder. But as you can see, I've already saved them all, so I just click Save at this point, but I won't. I'll just click Cancel. It's already there. Okay, so I'll just cancel that. Now what I'm going to do is go back to my original Photoshop file, this one here, click on it there, select Inverse, which selects the opposite side of the image. I'm going to copy that, Command C, and Command N to make a new file. That's again 800 by 800. Actually, I really don't have to do that. What I might do is I'll use this file I've already made. I'll just Apple V paste it straight on top of it like that. The fact I've got two layers doesn't really matter because I'm going to save it as a JPEG, which is a flattened image. So I'll go Save for Web like this. Same thing, 100. I'll click Save and save it in the same folder. And that's what I do to all of these images. Each layer, I just cut it in half and create a whole lot of images. So that's how the artwork was created for this website. So I'll just get out of Photoshop and go into Muse, Command Tab, this. Okay, I've already set up this site, just a normal one-page site. I think it's about 1180 pixels wide. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, Place, like this, and I'm going to find my curtain effect in here, my image folder. There they all are. I might view that as icons so we can see it a bit better. Okay, now what we want is these two icons, the open left and open right. So I'm going to select those two and Command C, copy them. Actually, I'll just click Open, I should say. And I've got a loaded cursor, and I can just place them like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure the right hand side is in the middle, and you'll see you get a red line like that. Actually, that's not the middle. The middle should be about here somewhere, just about there. And I'll just join these two images up like that. So, as you can see, it looks exactly like it did in Photoshop, but it's two images, not one. And that way we can create our curtain effect. Okay, so let's do that. We'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching.